Hit out towards second. Moustakas is there. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Stepping in, Alex Bregman. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Galvis is there, and there's out. Digging in, Michael Brantley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Into the Crawford boxes and gone.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0. Now at the plate, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Maldonado shading to his right. 1 down. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. So stepping in, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And he fouls this one off. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third, right to him. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth. The left
Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Number 44 is there, and he has it for the out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through. Into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting eighth. The catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Standing in now, Martin Maldonado. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll ricochet off the facade out there in left center. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. At the plate, Zach Greinke. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. The pause and the 0-2. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Greinke is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Settling in now, Aristides Aquino. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will Reds are down in order. They're down 1-0. Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Moustakas has it. Galvis relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for Houston, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning now. Striding in, Tucker Barnhart.
The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Oh my God. Dad.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
Greinke over to first, and the runner back in standing. To the plate now, Jesse Winker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 from Greinke. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Now back, first base.
First pitch coming. Here it is. turned on down the line. Greinke comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati. They still trail 1-0. So here's Yuli Gurriel. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Galvis has it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. On to the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're up 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
No balls and 1 strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Springer. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there.
Jumbo.
First pitch on its way. popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground. And that ends the inning.
I don't know why.
1, 2, 3 go the Reds. It remains 1-0. Ready now, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Martin Maldonado.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded to the right. Fielded by Moustakas. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So here now's the pitcher, Zach Greinke. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Now
here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another.
The pitcher hit a home run? Yes.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
The pitchers, like, they're good on the PS4.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
In now, George Springer. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field.
I didn't even see the ball.
Winker is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
I promise I didn't see the ball.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Alex Bregman. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. But he will run this one down in right center.
Wow.
A tough L9, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 2-0 Houston. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Another 0-2 from Greinke. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Now batting, Aristides Aquino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Tucker Barnhart is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Fouled off. Now the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. One for the Reds in the... Digging in and looking for more, Michael Brantley. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Rolled slowly to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Altuve on third. Gurriel at second with one away. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Now batting.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In comes the center fielder. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Winker. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
Now, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
The next 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Greinke steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game. Stepping up now, Zach Greinke comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 44 is there, and he'll bring this one in. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go George Springer. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so This is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Chopper to short. Barehanded on the move. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Michael Brantley will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And this is going to find the gap for his third hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Get up and stretch. It's now 4-1 Houston. So coming to the plate, Mike Moustakas. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 2.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Taken, but called a strike.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
No hits to this point. Galvis behind 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting, number 44.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And Brantley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes Curtis. Now in the box, Yuli Gurriel. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez, as he rips it on the ground to second. Galvis on to Votto, and they get the double play.
Now batting.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
First offering on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And that one is gone. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Pedro Strop will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Phillip Ervin is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Stroke, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he signed as a free agent with this org. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. And we'll have to leave it there as the play. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ground ball left side. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. Riding in once again, Jesse Winker. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken high and deep to right. Brantley going back at the track. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-2, the final total today. The Houston Astros.
Literally 40 minutes. All right, I'm gonna see y'all later.